to control and pass the ball. You see, he has to improvise. And this was dangerous because if they win the ball here, and he's out of position. Watch, 1 against 1. Because he's going to skin you alive. Because why? You are too tight. Sambonani, welcome to Couch Coach. Your coach on the couch. The best coach on the couch. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. But the most important thing, please enjoy the film session. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for pressing the play button. Today I'm going to be doing a video analysis Yaga Sibilebe, right? The right back, the Orlando Pirates. He wasn't a right back, Mabam Sana. He was a right winger. Sometimes he play as a left winger who takes Galaxy. But he was converted into a right back. Why does he play before Abu Van Rooyen and Abu Libito or the other right backs? I'm going to show you. Is he a better defender than Lababanye? My answer is no, but he gives them something that these other guys abanganayo. Please like Bafetu, please share, and please subscribe. Thank you for the support. Now let's start. Okay, before I start, so I'm going to be showing you Amakeme 2. First half against the Colineros, and then first half against the Richards Bay. Because of the Pirates, they always attack Gakun. There isn't a lot of defending that he does. So there's going to be a few clips where he's defending. And especially against the Arrows, there isn't a lot, right? Now, sharp. He's here. What does he do? He improvises. Now, if it was a defender, maybe he was going to do something different. For me, improvising here was wrong. But now the problem is, this was a bad pass. Yeah? Now, I'm fully analyze Pirates Gakulu. Just because we are analyzing Usibelebe, right? Problem started here. You took time to pass. By Sunday, these people are coming to press us. Now, Usiema, you are moving too slow into the position. You look at where is Usibis when at least be here. Then again, his first touch. Look at his first touch. It's bad because we are trapper and then he turns. There's a canal pass instead of go to the ball coming. I'll control it. Then he passes. I got it. Then look at the pass. People are moyeng. So now, how do you want this player to control and pass the ball? You see, he has to improvise. And this was dangerous because if they win the ball here, he's out of position. Now, because he's a winger, winger attacking players, he improvises, which is one of the good things. But not in this case, because luckily for him, the Arrows does not win the ball. They win the ball there, Babuyele move, right? They don't win the ball by a Pambi. Now, this is why the Pirates plays him instead of Abu Van Rooyen. His attacking mindset. One of the things that I noticed, the Pirates, they don't rotate the ball cool, right? They like to play Pagat in the middle or Bajig instead of going to the other side. If people are left, go to the right. And that's one of the things. If they can improve on that or use Usibelebele Kakulu, the next 6 games they are going to win them. Watch here. The 2 fullbacks, right? The Pirates plays with 2 fullbacks, Baba Isa Pambi, different than the Chiefs, than the Sundowns, right? Sundowns sometimes, yes, they will push their fullbacks Pambili when they are playing a double pivot. Sometimes they will push one, right? Each Pirates, they push them both and having a double pivot. I'll show you why they do that later in the video. Ane? Sharp. Now, rotate the ball. The ball is gonna go la. Angit. SID. Now, 1, 2, they are free. Instead of passing the ball la, lize la, bese liza la. Now, mure mufuna ukujika, ufuna ukuya ka left. For ini. The ball liphuma ka left, my man. We are going back. Sekuvalekile manje. Now we have to start again and come back to the right hand side because whenever you wanted to do your own thing, rotate the ball. Now watch. Sibelebele, we won. Unlucky. The good thing about him, he always finds himself in the right position when he's out there with touchline. Attack, attack, attack. That's why they play him ahead of other right backs. All alone in this game, yo. What I like about Usibelebele, when he's the last guy, let's say touchline, right? When he's out there in the right wing position, he always makes the right decision. There he could see, let me take it back, Bonis. Here he can see Apolis making a run. Now, the ball gets played to him. He could see Ulontuzanu Apolis making the run in between the defenders. That's good play. That is smart. Some defenders they bangeke bayidlale leyo bhola bezofuna ukutaka in bese baphasa lapha or just cross the ball. Sorry to disturb you guys. Remember last year I said I'll be doing a player analysis, right? That's only for memberships. People who are members, right? If you are a member, you can request which player do you want me to do a player analysis. Please join, guys. It's only 15 rand. Or the first level is 15 rand. The startup package is 15 rand. Yes, I know Buffet times are tough. We live in a bad economy, right? But it's 15 rand. Please join. Please become a member. Extra content, right? Extra content for members only. I'll be posting exclusive content for our members only. Now, please continue watching. In the first 12 minutes, he had 2 chances, but in King, he didn't hit the target. He needs to improve on that, hitting the target. Free again. You look at, he's free. Uhoto is free, pushing up, right? The fullbacks. Bayenzani, bayabanikeza space. Arrows was poor in this game. Poor in this game. Too much space. Too much space. Watch. 1 against 1. Needs to work on his shooting. Needs to work on hitting the target. If you hit the target, you are most likely to score. I know some of you will think Uguti, when you have a short guy, it's a disadvantage. Yes, you are right. But what I saw from him is, even if Umakumunto moved, he still jumps. And then recovery. Remember when you have 2 double pivot midfielders, your fullbacks are up. These 2, they are the ones who are supposed to cover. But in this case, he comes back and cover. Because look at where Unem Tachela is. You look at where Unem Tachela is. But now, these 2, there's too much space here between the midfielders and the defenders. You cannot be giving players space. It's just that Arrows does not utilize this thing because these 2 are pushed too deep. They are supposed to be here. Okay, now what does he do? He comes back, he recovers. CBC wins the ball back. Relax, I'm Fanagiti. communication la. They could have communicated better. Okay, sharp. Now, watch Usibelebele. Right? At the moment, he's defending in the wrong position. Now, even if umuntu is taller than you, even if someone is taller than you still need to jump and make it difficult for that person. Angavena ahead nje when you are ball watching. No, you jump with him, you make it difficult. It's actually a good thing Coach Pirates by playing Usibelebele, right? Because they don't get attacked a lot. So why would you play a defensive player when you don't get attacked a lot? That's a good thing. But another good thing for me is his pace, his speed. But he's not a slow player. He's not a slow player. Now watch, this guy Zamugum test. Good defending here. Now, Richards Bay, Pirates versus Richards Bay. Guys, Usibelebele had 3 chances to score. In 2 games, he had 3 chances to score. But this first chance, it was much better than the other 2. That's why I say he needs to work on his finishing. You throw in your Pirates. Now look at here. We won, okay, sharp. Nothing wrong here because he put sharp. Now this guy caught ball watching, because if he makes a run here, you are in trouble, you are in danger. Mpanagiti. The right back pushes Uzala who are police. Right? If this guy we are born with no man, there is space here. Why don't you move here? Mpanagiti. Yeah? He does that, but is it too late? Watch. Almost scored. Supposed to work on your finishing. When I did the analysis, Usibelebele could have passed the ball. Let's see. President, he could have passed the ball here, but he needs to work on his finishing. In short, 3 chances in 2 games, only 1 shot on target. Every game, Pirates plays the same way, guys. They play the same way. They'll always push their fullbacks, Pambi. They'll always do that. But again, it's this thing in short. You need to recognize where the space is. Where the space is, they will never change. I think that's how this Coach Wadu prefers. Watch where he is. Now, he doesn't do anything wrong here, but I'm just showing you in terms of where he moves, his positioning, the fullbacks, their push. Because if it was another right back when you team, he wouldn't be here. It's this thing, high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. Which, if it happens, you see where the left winger is. If Pirates could have gotten the ball into these spaces, the left wing Lebezo were in trouble. Sharp. But now he is in trouble because now, remember the 2 double pivot guys. There's a clip where Enzo Bonisa caught, but they are here. Now he needs to come and join back. Luckily for him, it's a foul. Now I'm going to show you the clip label. Why do they have a double pivot, and why do they allow their fullbacks to go out wide? Look at where Usibelebele is, right? Fulungene boxing. But now, this is their double pivot. Nemtanjela, no numbers. And Usibelebele is still out here. Now they lose the ball. The reason you have a double pivot, or the reason you allow your fullbacks, is because these 2, they are the ones who need to cut out the danger. Even if it's to make a foul, it's okay. Even if it's to make a foul. Là, it's 2 against 1. So Unem Tangela, what he needs to do is come back into the other side, Yaga left, because the right back ipushile. So sometimes when you have Umuremi playing on the right hand side, Umuremi does not like playing as a half 10, so he would go into the wing position. Then you would find Uspelebele moving into that half 10, right? He struggles when he's there, especially if there's defenders in front of him. He struggles there. He's not good. I think Pirates needs to change. Umuremi must not play on the right. But one thing he needs to do is understanding what to do, man. When you find yourself in these type of positions, you can't be ufuna ukupasa president njalo. President draw 2. Now you are here, my man. You are here. Stop looking there. There's 3 players this side. Go there. Go there. Switch the game. He struggles when he's here, guys. If there's no space in front of him, he struggles. When there's players around him, he struggles. I think too deep because he could have played the ball there. Now we have to start from scratch. He doesn't know what to do. He goes into this position. For me, he struggles when he's here. But now you have players abazofuna ukuthi angene in that space. He doesn't have a choice. In the game against the Arrows, he wasn't tested, or he wasn't really tested in terms of defend. In this game, he was tested, failed the test. Now, Pirates had the ball. And Tipo Chain decides to what? Tipo Chain decides to pass the keeper. Keepers are passing each other now. And this is Uhoto, right? This is Uhoto. He was in this position, sharp. Now, he's pointing good, hey, check my position. What do? They play it on the left-hand side. Where La Uhota Pumakon. La Uhota Pumakon. Okay, sharp. Display. We are focusing on Usibelebe, Langit. Sharp. Now, it's 1 against 1. Let me take Tingizal. Foul. Foul. The problem here is you are too tight. When the ball is being passed, and then the attacker will trap a baller, you don't have to be tight. No, you must not be tight, because if you are playing against a skillful player, he's going to skin you alive. As soon as he taps the ball, you have to stop. You have to stop. On the AD, because he's going to skin you alive. Because why? You are too tight. It's like I can't be too close to you guys. If you are too tight, you can't really see the ball. If you are too tight to the man, that's why and then what happened? It was a foul. We all know what happened after this. One last clip of him defending. Not a bad defender. We understand Guti. He is a right back that's been converted, right? He was a right winger converted into a right back. Still a lot that he can improve on. Now here, he does very well in that situation. Now, in this situation, watch. Ball gets played behind. Because he's got speed, now he goes too tight. Too tight. You cannot be too tight to the player. The player will skin you. Now, another thing, guys, I don't want to talk about my history, but I was a defender and I was a very good defender. When it comes to 1 against 1, you would never win, because one of the things that I was taught is how to angle myself. If the player limela and then when you are flat like this, 98% of the time you are going to get beaten, because moment so you need to You need to know, okay, am I sending him that side or am I sending him this side? It just depends, where do you want to send the player? Now here, you send him to the touchline, because the touchline is your teammate as a defender. Whoever doesn't have the ball, the touchline is teammate, yeah. Right? Sharp. Now he stands square. Let's see if there's a replay. Watch. He's too close, and then Ume square. Right? He was too. But the first and the most important thing that he needs to work on, not to be too close to the attacker. Yes, but with fucking pressure. But you don't stand too close, because they are going to skin you alive every day. Foul. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please join, please become a member. It's only 15 Rand. Nyabonga. Wait. Subscribing is free. Thank you for watching.